Hey, you want a Wendy's 4 for 4? I got one for you. All you got to do is email us, sir, S-I-R, at 3blackguyswithamic. Let us know where I was born. What city was I born in? And I'll mail you a Wendy's 4 for 4 coupon. On this episode of 3 Black Guys with the Mic, we break down everything about Donna Brazile. We talk about gun control versus mental health issues. We talk a little bit about Chrisette Michele and a whole lot more on this episode of 3 Black Guys with the Mic.
First of all, let me tell you something. Lamont is just full of
Sometimes my mama said, you know, when you don't have nothing nice to say, you should be quiet.
People say that Stephen A. is a coon. You agree with that? Everybody got quiet on that one? Okay. Go ahead.
Rudy Giuliani practices voodoo. So he put a voodoo hex on my girl, Hillary, and that's why she got woozy. And the Secret Service had to prop her up and put her in the van.
But take us to a break, my dude.
It was voodoo, son.
I don't know about that voodoo.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is 3 Black Guys with a Mic.
You know what? I got to come clean. Every once in a while, after a haircut or a close shave, I experience razor bumps. For years, I used alcohol or witch hazel or, whatever super expensive new skincare product was on the market. I even went to the doctor who gave me some stuff. None of it's worked for me. I had a hard time finding the right solution. I stopped guessing and I got Bumpcology. Bumpcology's serum doesn't employ alcohol. It doesn't employ harsh acidic astringents to screw your skin up. It's a soothing serum that will make your face feel nice. It will soothe the irritability of the razor bump in the affected area. It helps to allow the ingrown hair to come out on its own naturally. Put Bumpcology on your skin wherever you have an ingrown hair or a razor bump, and literally in days, somewhere between 1 to 3 days, you'll notice the difference. The ladies will love it. Your skin will feel soothed and relieved. Bumpcology. Bumpcology.com. BUMPCOLOGY.com. Stop guessing and get Bumpcology. Bumpcology.com. Yo, let me ask, do Chrisette Michele really?
Yo, man.
What's wrong with Chrisette
Is that a
Michele?
thing?
Hell yeah, that's a big thing. You didn't see her Breakfast Club
She's
interview?
not. So what does that mean? So now you're saying that if Charlemagne the God interviews someone, it's a big thing?
I mean, you call him the great Charlemagne the God, so it's not a big thing?
Again, I'm just trying to figure out how did Coleman Young Jr. get on there? How about that? Was that a thing? Was that, is the tape rolling? Was that a thing? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's what.
Jr. being on the Breakfast Club.
He had no business being on a nationally syndicated morning show. That should have been a local segment for the local market, because if I live in Tupelo, Mississippi, driving up I-20, I don't know if I-20 goes through Tupelo, but it sounds good. I don't want to hear about Coleman A. Young, what's going on in Detroit. So just because it's on the Breakfast Club, I mean, because you made reference to like that's the thing. That's not the barometer.
Ain't a lot of people from Detroit from Mississippi?
I don't really know, bro.
I mean,
no,
they
why
come
you
from the
play?
South.
No.
You ain't migrated from the South.
Yeah, but mostly Michigan people are Georgia people. Mississippi people, a lot of them either go to the Carolinas or to Illinois.
Well, let me get back to the Chrisette Michele thing. So Chrisette Michele, that's not a thing? So here's the question. The question is that she apologized on the Breakfast Club for saying that, for being or singing at the national anthem, singing at the inauguration. She said, I regret everything that happened, and I think it was a bad choice. And I just wanted to know, do you think that she should have actually apologized? I didn't think that Chrisette Michele did a bad thing. I thought that she did a very good job at the inauguration, and I didn't have a problem with her actually performing at the inauguration.
Listen,
Lamont.
man. Listen.
Be careful, Lamont.
What, man?
Be careful, because we got tape on your words. We got tape on your words.
I got you. But you know what's the thing? Is Amazon is going to stop delivering groceries. How about that? That's a thing to me.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you serious?
This Negro here is on a. That's not even first world. That's beyond first world problems.
Listen,
that's
man.
like, yo, I don't even know what to say. You done flipped the.
Listen, man.
Who got the benefits on the tax? Who got the benefits on the tax cuts here? Did you benefit from the tax cuts, or did Lamont benefit from the tax cuts?
It hasn't passed yet. It hasn't passed yet. But I'm just saying, Playboy.
You waiting on your share.
Listen, I'm waiting on T-Rump to get back from China so we can get this wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Get this on deck, because
This is what I'll say. Does Chrisette Michelle, she got a single out she's working?
No,
Exactly,
she ain't got no
bro.
single out. Chrisette Michelle
Okay.
is
hold
looking
on,
for her
let me finish
fans to
answering my
come
question.
back. She lost her fans.
Let me ask one other question. Was the inauguration last week?
No,
Exactly.
But here's the point.
This is a nothing.
It
Spud,
is.
bro.
It is. I'm curious
It's
to
not
know.
it's not a
It
thing.
is
No,
a
it's not a
thing.
thing.
Because
Spud, it's not
it is
Spud.
a thing.
Stop.
It's a thing.
Stop.
It's a
not.
thing. What?
Two black guys said no.
But
One stood alone.
why should Chrisette Michelle? She got paid $750,000. She knew what she was doing.
We don't know that. We don't know that
Okay,
because it was real tricky how much the money was supposed. Because it was $750, then it was $5, and then it was $250, then it was like 3 Happy Meals and a gift certificate to the damn
It was a
Model
4 for
Sporting
4
Goods.
Wendy's coupon.
right.
Oh, shout out to
So we don't-
Daryl too. He won our 4 for 4 coupon. Big shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Daryl in Louisiana. Picked up a 4 for 4 coupon from Wendy's.
Wendy.
Yeah.
He guessed Lamont's alma mater.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you said, what do you mean? Whoa. This train done jumped off the track. What do you mean? You said Louisiana. I'm Tennessee.
What are you
No,
talking
he was
about?
the
Do
man
you not
from
listen to our podcast? Do you not listen to our podcast?
He was from Louisiana.
Okay.
He's the one who guessed correctly. He just happened to live in Louisiana. He didn't say that you went to. He didn't say that you went to Louisiana.
Oh, first, you see what happens when we start talking about Chrisette Michelle?
I mean,
it
there's
just
nothing
messes
wrong
up.
with this
The
Chrisette
whole
Michelle
energy is off,
situation. I
bro.
was just
But
saying.
Spud,
Chrisette Michelle is a
listen.
thing. Answer the question. Should she have to apologize or not?
No.
Nobody cares.
Okay, so Chrisette Michelle's not a thing. Okay, whatever. Throw her off the show notes.
All right, cool.
She's out. Thank you.
Unless she calls Rick Ross, because he has an opening on his roster.
I don't see why y'all. I don't see why y'all hating on Chrisette Michelle. The girl
It's
got.
not hate.
She had
It's
a
just-
miscarriage, man.
Yo, dog, listen, man. Do you not understand there are people in Somalia that still don't have clean drinking water?
Do you not understand that Lamont cannot get freaking fresh eggs delivered by Amazon?
Yeah, from Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
Eggs.
And you worried about Chrisette Michelle, and we got to worry about this delivery thing with Amazon.
He's talking about organic, no GMO,
Yes.
grade A eggs. Now he got to get up and go to the store and actually get them himself.
Exactly. Come
This is
on, bro.
some bull, homie.
This is
this
2017.
This is not Trump's America. Come on, man.
Wait, made it. What you say? This is not Trump's America. You're right.
Not Trump's America.
So Lamar,
You know what's
Lamar, you bumping the new Black China joint?
Black China? No, I'll take a pass, bro. I'm good.
Man, can't nobody get.
But
it
I
out
will
in the
say,
streets.
no, watch this. No, you said Black China. What I am, and I got to admit, I hate everything she's saying, but I found myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding down the West Side Highway, and that G-Eazy with Cardi B and ASAP,
Late.
that's fire.
Late. You late. Yo, I don't know why
What you mean I'm
I don't
late?
know why you keep coming to the damn Cardi B party late as hell. We didn't move.
No. First of all, wait.
song-
That's not Cardi B's
I
record.
know, but that song's like
Can-
3 months old, dude.
I got you. Listen, when the melanin is not in the rapper's skin like G-Eazy, you know what I'm saying? I try to do it nice. I was just like,
No, he good.
trying.
Okay.
Nah, you late. That Motorsport though, Migos. Motorsport. Put that on repeat.
Listen, man. Everybody digests a little different. That's all I'm saying. Let me digest the way I digest.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Three Black Guys with the Mic. Spud is here, Lamont is here, Maynard is here. let's get to the actual story. So being they had to make me kick off my Chrisette Michele story. Let's kick it off with Donna Brazile, whose book actually comes out today. Donna Brazile is actually shaking up the entire political process, or I don't want to say political process, politics right now, landscape, thank you. With her new book, Hacks, that's coming out, was actually out today. And at the end of the day, Lamont and Maynard, this whole thing is caused by Barack Obama. It's all Barack Obama's fault. Everybody got quiet.
With all I'm gonna say with all due respect.
I got quiet
with
on
all
me.
due
Nobody
respect.
want to tell you nothing about 44.
Wait. With all due respect, and I know Maynard, he gonna go in real heavy and intellectual, but I'm just feeling like they on promo right now. I feel like everybody trying to get their coin right now. I'm feeling like a few weeks ago when I saw Hillary Clinton doing the run, as we call it in the promo world, and doing all of the talk shows. It's like, why is it that all of these revelations have to come out when it's time to sell a book? You feel what I'm saying? When we're on we got like a lot of elections that are going on, around the country that are very, very, very important. Like, Maynard, I need you to explain that to me. Like, why we couldn't have this conversation like 3 months ago, 4 months ago? Why are we in promo mode? What's this about?
Hey, man. You always want to sell a book about politics as close to an election as you possibly can, or as close to a political event. So when the president's leaving office, when a governor's being reelected, when elections occurring, that's when you want those books to go out, man.
So are you saying, is it really about the book, or is it about the subject matter that happened with Hillary? About Bernie getting slighted, about, it's all B Rock's fault. Is it really about the issue, or are we trying to sell some books?
Hey, man, that woman got some things that she want to get off her chest. And if you got $35.99,
is that how much the book costs?
You too.
Jeez.
So again,
I don't know how much the book costs. I don't know how much your book costs.
You didn't pre-order?
Lamont. No, I didn't. But first of all, I already knew the basic premise of the book, which is Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Hillary Clinton were trying to keep Bernie Sanders out of the game. I also knew the who done it and who did it and whatever, and who we wanted to have happen. I think everybody loved Joe Biden, and everybody wanted Joe Biden. When he said he wasn't going to do it, it broke a lot of people's hearts. But that ship sailed. Donna Brazile, she's right, she's wrong, she's somewhere in between. But you know what she's doing? What you say, Lamont? She's making her run.
Yeah, she's on a promo run.
On a promo run.
I mean, I feel like she should, she should get Cardi B to open up.
It sounds to me like you guys are stepping away from the actual issue of what Donna Brazile is saying. I mean, I understand that she's trying to sell books, but we still got to point out the fact of, one, is what she's saying in the book a result of what happened in regards to Barack Obama? And two, should we be screaming, lock her up, lock her up, lock her up? Should we be chanting that? Is this wrong in regards to the Clinton campaign? And should we be looking at Hillary Clinton in a different way? Skip Donna Brazile. We know she's trying to sell books. And I ain't mad at Donna Brazile for spilling it all. She like, listen, I'm about to give me some, coin and offer this. No?
No, listen, man.
I know that Hillary's your girl, and y'all be walking through the forest, through Chappawa, and what is it, Chappawa, whatever.
Chappaqua. Let's get it right, big homie.
I know that y'all be walking through the through the hills, and y'all go backpacking and all that other stuff.
Listen, man. Listen. One of my biggest dudes I really like watching a lot is my man Morning Joe Scarborough. Joe was like, listen, ain't nothing here. We already know how this went down. This is like Maynard just said as well. There's no revelation. There's nothing that we didn't know. Is now you're just putting it in a book form and you selling it to me. Instead of worrying about what happened over there and giving, 45 and his crew, the Fox, I don't even know what you call them people at Fox News anymore, but giving them more ammunition to beat up on an already beat up Democratic Party that needs to be. And come on, Maynard, help me a little bit. That they need to get in a huddle and figure out like how we gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I tried to tell you all this back in shows 1, 2, 3, 4. And so a lot of this goes to where Barack was. Because the president he's the leader of the party. Not George W. What's his name? Donald Trump is the leader of the Republican Party at this point. So he's out there yelling at Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan and any Republican that he wants to shoot at. He shoots at them, and they either going to get in line or not get in line. And he also has to go out there, like he tried to campaign for that boy in Alabama.
Strange.
You're right. That's the president's job, right? That's his responsibility to his party. And parties and candidates often ask the president to come in and campaign on their behalf. But for a long time, people were asking Barack, don't come in town and campaign on my behalf, because not that some of this was his fault, but he was radioactive because he was a black man. That's racism was at play. So that's one issue. And then there is a problem where ascending to the throne breeds mediocrity. By just saying I'm next in line doesn't mean that we're getting the best in line. Next in line is not necessarily the best in line. So Hillary was like, it's my turn. And Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Barack Obama, all of them said, yup, it's Hillary's turn. And they gave the ball to Hillary. Just because you've been riding the bench and you've been playing second string doesn't mean that when you get in that that it's going to work. You gotta run the ball. She didn't run the ball. She was mediocre in that she didn't win. And it was all laid out for her. She should have won. She ran against Donald Trump. Shit, she should have won.
Let's move along, man. Leave Hillary alone. No news. Go buy the book. Put some money in homie's pocket, and let's keep it pushing. Because we got bigger fish that need to be fried, man. Am I wrong?
$16.80, $16.90 on Walmart.
Well, at least we know that
get you a copy.
Lamont's theory was wrong.
What was my theory? What was my theory? Here we go. This is always we're going to bash Lamont. What was my theory?
Your theory was wrong.
Which was?
Rudy Giuliani didn't practice voodoo on Hillary Clinton.
You said
that.
I did say that,
you
didn't I?
said Rudy
I did say
Giuliani
that, right?
practices voodoo, and that he put a
Rudy
voodoo
scares
hex
me.
on Hillary.
But let's talk about those. Let's talk about the emails for a half a second, not in a negative fashion against Hillary, but imagine this. So Rudy Giuliani knew that Hillary Clinton's health was bad. He was talking about it before she had that fainting spell. And somebody hacked the Democratic emails. Did somebody on Hillary's team say, man, she's suffering from a little flu or some sickness in an email, and Trump's people, to include Rudy Giuliani, get a hold of that email, and that's how he knew? I don't know. I'm just asking, because it's like, he had to be some kind of medical genius to have that prediction be like within like a week and a half, 2 weeks before she actually just took that spill.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was on Fox. So, I'm dialing back the tape. You're right. He did say that. Yeah. Well. We listen. Politics is a very dirty business, right? It's been dirty before Hillary, before T. Rupp and the crew. I mean, and it's probably going to continue to be dirty. So all of these things that we talking about boxing out Bernie or stealing emails or doing all of the other shenanigans, or because again, I didn't even know, even with the Donald Trump thing, where, agencies and independent contractors were hired to kind of find this kind of dirt out. I mean, it's just like, that's what they do, man. It's part of their process. So, I mean, I don't understand other than the promo of us selling the book through Walmart.com. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose?
That was DonnaBrazile.com. You got to go to DonnaBrazile.com.
Yeah,
you can also get it at Target, Google Play,
Amazon.
In fact,
you can get it at Amazon.
Google has the best price at $14.99. Donna Brazile's Hacks everyone. It's an excellent book. I think you all should read it. I think you will agree.
Well, we don't know if it's an excellent book because none of us have read it yet. But Donna Brazile, because we just given you 5 minutes worth of promo, we would like for you to come on this show and kind of clear up some of the things that you did say in this book. So we really appreciate that. Let's go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Texas shooting. We got a lot more to talk about as well. You're listening to Three Black Guys with the Mic. Today is the day to treat yourself and not cheat yourself. I'm talking about Wendy's 4 for $4. We talk about getting yourself fresh food in your body, not frozen food, fresh food in your body. That is what it's all about. Eating good, eating juicy, eating healthy. Not all that frozen food. Putting all that frozen food in your body, not a good look for you. So, grab yourself a Wendy's 4 for $4. A choice of a junior bacon cheeseburger or a crispy chicken BLT. Plus 4-piece nuggets, small fry, and a drink. All for only $4. It's always fresh, never frozen, at a participating Wendy's for a limited time. Offer not valid in Alaska and Hawaii. Now, back to the show. Welcome back to Three Black Guys with the Mic. Hey, real quick before we get back into the show, can I tell my bumpcology story?
Please, my friend, do
True
tell.
story, true. And this is not, an advertisement. This is a real true story wrapped up in an advertisement. So I was at the barbershop the other day, and my barber said, man, your skin really looks good. Like, it's like,
Whoa.
No, not in that way. Not in no homo.
Lamont.
No homo.
Lamont,
No.
Homo's okay, bro.
Homo's
Like, is that
not okay. No, homo's not okay.
No. Wait, be
Whoa,
careful.
whoa,
wait.
What are you, homophobic?
No, I'm not.
Dude,
homo.
we are LGBTQ friendly.
Listen, no.
As Russ Parr say.
Yo, wait. My barber was like, your skin look like it's cleaning up. It looks like, like these bumps on your face are going away. And he said, if you've been using something. I said, yeah, I've been using this serum on my face. He said, a serum? I said, yeah, I have a client of mine or a friend of mine who, created this serum. It's called Bumpcology. And she says not to use alcohol, on your face to actually use a serum because it actually goes deeper and it doesn't dry your skin out. And he was like, man, you need to really keep using it because I'm telling you, before I used to have like these very bad, I hated, growing my beard back because it would always itch me and it would scratch. I would get ingrown hairs. And so he's like, yo, you got to really keep using it because it really is clearing out your face. Can you tell me where I can get it? Because I like to recommend it to my clients. What did I tell him? Bumpcology.com. Go to bumpcology.com. Pick up a bottle. If you are looking for something to really clear out your face, you're looking for, ladies, you can use it as well. If you got ingrown hairs in your public hairs, and fellas, if you got, ingrown hairs in the back of your head or whatever, you can use it. It works for men and women. Bumpcology.com. So that's my true story about Bumpcology. That wasn't an advertisement. That was just a testimonial.
These are facts.
That was a fact.
Facts.
Yes. Anyways, let's talk about the Texas shooting. First of all, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who lost a loved one yesterday or on Sunday in the mass shooting in Texas. Excuse me. Sorry. My bad. Anyways, Maynard, this is to you. Let's go to you. Donald Trump said again after another mass shooting, it's not the time to talk about gun control. He said that this is a mental health issue. This is a mental health issue at the highest level. This is nothing to do with a gun issue. This is a mental health issue. In New York, the guy's an animal. He needs the death penalty. We need to, what did he say about the lottery? He talked about the lottery and he went off on Chuck Schumer and so forth and so on. Even went on to say, the U.S. justice system is a joke. It's a laughing stock, which I agree with him on that, but that's a whole other story. So anyway, Maynard, is this a mental health issue or is this a gun issue?
This is a both issue in general. Somebody has to be outside of their right mind to go into a church and shoot and kill people. Some people, in general, to shoot and kill anyone you typically have to be outside of your right mind. So there's typically going to be a mental health issue in general. Now, there are circumstances that exist. Somebody has done wrong to you or your family. You are trying to defend yourself. That's not mental health. But the bigger problem is not mental health, because even a crazy man with a knife doesn't get the chance to kill 25 people. So the problem is two pieces. We know that this bump stock thing that we probably most of America first heard of after the Vegas shooting allows a semi-automatic weapon to perform like a fully automatic weapon. So we know that that's an issue. We also know that it's an issue that Donald Trump decided to roll back some Obama-era regulations on gun sales that may have been able to prevent this person from getting a gun in the first place. And maybe this guy had guns well before Obama passed this law and whatever. But we have to know, there's got to be a start period. There's got to be from this day forward, we're going to keep all this kind of stuff from occurring. And then the last piece of it is, why do we have these killing machines that are designed to, there's nothing sportsman like with an AR-15, with a bump stock. You cannot go and shoot a deer and then expect to eat that. You're not defending your home, your house with an AR-15. If somebody is in your home and you're firing an AR-15 at them, there's a mistake involved. You are involved with some other kind of criminal activity in your life that you need an AR-15 to defend your home. Because that only can shoot 75 people or 20 people at a time. If you got 20 people breaking into your house, my dude, you are doing something wrong in general.
Right.
But you know what they're gonna say, Maynard, is that the person that actually stopped the person that was doing all the shooting in Texas, he got to the shooter before the police got to him. So
hey, you know what? That's a great. You know what? I hate to cut you off here, Lamar, but I'm glad you brought that up because back during the Charlottesville scenario, Donald Trump said I didn't want to come out and say too much too soon because I didn't have all the information. I wanted to make sure I got it right before I commented. And he said just yesterday, thank God somebody shot and killed that gunman in the church at Texas. But that's false. That's 100% wholly false. Why? Because that man got in his car and drove away. So Donald Trump, dude, you're just a loser with this one. You want to tell us that having a good guy with it? Think about this. I'm not a gun advocate. I'm no gun nut. I don't like guns. I'm not for it. Once in my life, I owned a gun. I got rid of it. I'm glad to have gotten rid of it. But imagine this. You work in a building and everybody happens to be armed. And now you just got the little training that you get like, hey, here's where you put the bullets in and this is you do this. You take off the safety and you shoot. But somebody walks into your office with an AR-15 and you got your little 22, your little Beretta, little, mother of pearl handle and your little, ladies in your purse, men in your little hip pocket or whatever. And you hear, brr, brr, brr. You got to think, okay, I got 6 shots here or 9 shots. This cat is out here really firing off. This is an active shooter scenario. Are you really prepared to go out here and go into SWAT tactics to take this cat down? You just got the little permit that lets you basically buy a gun and buy some bullets. You've been to the range. This guy is out here, and he was Air Force, so he's probably had some training. You ain't ready for this.
So what's the answer, Maynard? You always have all of the answers. What's the answer?
I don't have all the answers. I don't necessarily have an answer here, but I know some things that aren't going to answer it. The one thing that's not going to answer it is rolling back regulations. We have got to have smart, common sense gun regulations. The types of regulations that say, hey, we can put your name in this database and you got to come back in a couple of days before you can have a gun. Or the kind of regulations that keep people from purchasing guns at gun shows or from private owners where there's no records to track those sales. The kind of regulations that prevent us from having things like bump stocks that allow a semi-automatic weapon to operate like a fully automatic weapon.
Okay, so man, here's my question. Here's my question. And Spud, please chime in as well. Do you all remember back in 2013, in Santa Monica, California. There was a sniper that went into the college and he shot some people. And actually, I didn't know that Barack was actually in town on the same day. So when this active shooter went in, I think he shot like 5 to 7 people at this particular college. And this is what I did not know, because this is something I watched on TV just the other day, is that because he was labeled someone who was not allowed to purchase a firearm. So you know what he did? And I didn't know you could do this. If you take an AR-15, you can buy online all the different parts that it takes to put together an AR-15. You just have to buy it individually. So whatever it is that you tell me to do in terms of, not selling me a gun, I can still go online and buy it in pieces and put it together myself. Did you know that?
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of that.
I was aware of that. And the only reason why I was aware of that is only because I did have this conversation earlier, and then one of the, conservative Republicans, I had a conversation with, and he told me that as well. So that's the only reason why I knew that. But it's the same thing as bump stock,
Right.
as well, where it's kind of, the whole thing needs to be changed, in my opinion.
Yes.
The sad part is this. I remember, my grandfather talking to me once, and he was telling me about Kent State University, and then when they let the National Guard loose on Kent State University, and he said he remembered that, man, the National Guard was out there killing white children. No telling what they would do to black children. So Lamont, you and I had a conversation a few years ago when the Sandy Hook thing jumped off. Was it Sandy Hook or Newton? Sandy Hook Elementary School.
Yes.
Up in Connecticut.
Right.
And you checked me. I was like, man, this is a shame. He was like, if they're killing white kids and they ain't making no gun law changes.
No. That's right.
If they start killing black kids, or black people are dying, ain't gonna be no changes for us, for sure. If they ain't changing for white kids.
I say again, with all due respect, a lot of major urban areas, there still are a lot. And all of this information is put up, on a website, whether it be Chicago, Los Angeles, Texas, Miami. There are a lot of black, brown people that are dying daily because of gun violence. I mean, and I never, ever thought I would be like this. But the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? Let's just throw all the damn guns away, man. Like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying?
Enough is enough.
Dog, again, somebody said this before, is that we don't even have that Las Vegas conversation anymore. Like, for dude to shoot as many people as he shot, and for us not to even be talking about that no more, come on, bro. Like this is, it's starting to be a little bit too much. Yeah, because
we become immune.
Really,
we've become immune to the situations. These things last for a certain amount of time, and then we're on to the next one. It's like this, and God forbid that this happens again. But if this happens again in New Year's Eve, again, God forbid that it does happen, then we won't be even talking about these 6 people who've been, shot in a church.
Yeah, and it was babies in there, bro, like little babies.
But listen at this. A couple weeks back, Pat Robertson and other Christian reverends, or whatever your leaders, if you want to call them that, like, oh, these hurricanes and the destruction of in Haiti was because God was punishing them for how they were living. They were punishing because God is punishing our nation for accepting gay marriage.
Where are you going? Maynard, where are you going?
I'm going to this.
I'm following you, Maynard. Keep going.
I don't know where he's going. Where's he going?
Lamont.
Just tread lightly, man.
Hey, man. Hey, starting at shooting guard, Maynard Scales. I'm shooting, baby. I got the ball here, homie. I got the green light.
All right, man. Just be careful, bro. Just be careful.
I want them to say, well, what is God trying to tell us when people go to church and get shot and murdered in church? If they truly believe that God is punishing America or punishing Haiti or punishing Puerto Rico with hurricanes because they weren't living right, well, what happens when people go to church and 25 people die in church, 9 people die in another church? People died in the church in Tennessee. We don't really cover that one. That was actually a 25-year-old black suspect who shot up people in church in Tennessee. What is the message that God is sending there? If that's the way you want to carry it.
I have the answer. You ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tread lightly, Lamont. Tread lightly, Lamont.
Bro, listen, listen. No,
I'm just hitting you with the
listen,
same thing you hit with Maynard with. Just tread
I
lightly,
know,
man.
but
Be
see-
careful, man. Be
But see,
careful.
I know, but Maynard be out of pocket, bro. But listen, man, I have been
You
saying
be out
on
of
this
pocket.
podcast.
Santa Claus is fake. The Easter Bunny is fake. You out of pocket. There's
listen,
people out here,
listen,
man,
I'm
with
just-
kids that teach their kids that Santa Claus is real.
Hey, man, Santa Claus is a lie.
Santa Claus is coming up.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know, less than 40 days away.
Alive. Ladies and gentlemen, he said alive.
It's a lie, bro. Like my parents lied to me. They didn't. It's a fable, bro. It was something that they knew was not true. But we have to address what Maynard's question was, and I keep saying it, is that the white man believes that his ice is colder. So when it comes to Haiti,
that was the question, man. Did you ask?
No. His question is, what would Pat Robertson say when he talked about how when any place like Haiti or Dominican Republic or anything that dealt with us as black and brown people, you know, what God was saying. Am I right, Maynard?
Well, I mean, there was the Paul shooting in Orlando, which is, you know, Americans.
Well, no, yeah, but Orlando was about, you know, that was about the LGBT. Blah, 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 blah. I get the letters mixed up. No disrespect. But you would have to put that in a person like Pat Robertson's eyes. That's in the black and brown column. You feel what I'm saying? He puts the brothers and sisters like that, either they may be white over there with us. Agreed, or you disagree?
I'm with you. I'm just saying I just need him to come out and say what the punishment was for in Texas. Why would God?
He's not. He's going to do what they call double speak. You know what I'm saying?
Why is Pat Robertson getting love, but Chrisette Michele can't get love?
Because Pat is old and white. What do we tell you about this ice, bro? That old white man, you know what I'm saying, who is, in my opinion, historically racist. That's just how this goes down. This is his country.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Okay, so Snoop Dogg came out with Make America Crip Again, and on his album cover, he has a death tag on Donald Trump. Lamont, too far or no?
Which answer do you want?
I want the white man's ice is colder answer.
Well, that answer should be, we should be calling the Secret Service to investigate Mr. Brodus. You know what I'm saying? Because that technically is a threat on the life of the president of the United States, and that is illegal. But the Lamont West Side Detroit answer is, you know what? Artist expression. You know what I'm saying? There are artists who have done things far worse. So you know what? Just let Snoop live. You know what I'm saying? He just bought the wife some diamonds. We saw it on Instagram. Uncle Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get that bread up.
It's amazing to me the things that you say where people can get a pass on.
Why?
Oh, you know what? He just bought his wife some diamonds. He could do that. It's all good. Go ahead and let him disrespect the president. It's all good.
Yeah, let him live. That's Uncle Snoop, man. Come on, man. We all have that uncle in our family that either he drinks too much beer or wine, or he burns the rib. Whatever he does at the family picnic, they all get a pass, and that's our Uncle Snoop. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, where was the Snoop gospel album? Did I miss that? Wasn't there supposed to be a gospel album? What happened to that?
You are so disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. See?
Am I wrong? Wasn't there supposed to be a gospel album?
Was supposed to be a gospel album.
You know, but hold on though, Lamont. I'll ask this question this way.
Because I'm sending a text right now, man. I'm just letting you know I'm sending a text as we speak. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Tread lightly now.
Is he going to be at the Stellar Awards this year?
Matter of fact,
Sunday's best. He's gonna be on the new episode. He gonna bring Sunday's best back.
Right. He gonna do something with a collabo with BB and CC. Is that what's happening?
Listen, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do
Snoop
that.
Dogg, are you with me?
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Yo, but listen. First of all, I'm gonna go technical with Lamont. He's saying in this album cover, America, the flag is draped over a man with a toe tag that says Trump. He didn't say he killed him. We don't know how he died. I mean, Donald Trump is an older gentleman. He's in his 70s. And he's a little bit overweight. He's obese. Is officially maybe Donald Trump died from a heart attack, or maybe in this we don't know how he died in this picture. And Snoop actually looks like he's about to pour one out for the homie. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying I wouldn't say that Snoop is making a death threat against Donald Trump. He's sitting there, in my mind, he's looking very sad and somber that Donald Trump is dead. What are you saying, Lamont?
Listen, man. Listen. I'm just telling you through their lens. You know what I'm saying? Your lens is the correct lens. So just remember that there's another set of lenses out there that they may not understand. That only thing they hear is a threat to the president of the United States.
Snoop Dogg, are you with me? Oh yeah. We gotta get that gospel. Snoop, we need a gospel album, baby. We need to get the gospel album. Baby.
Wasn't it Snoop lying too?
Snoop lying.
From Snoop lying back to Snoop. All right, let's go to a break. When we come back, we'll do the cactus. Plus, we'll talk about a couple other things. You're listening to Three Black Guys with the Mic.
Fellas, you ever be in a situation where you shave or you got a good haircut, you feel like you're really looking good, and then you recognize 2-3 days later you got a little irritation around the beard or the back of your neck? Those ingrown hairs will disrupt your sexiness. They can disrupt your swag. Not only do they look unsightly, they can be irritable. Bumpcology is here for you to save you from the unsightly, the unsexy, the swagger jacking bumps. Put a little Bumpcology serum on your face. The natural serum will help to heal that and bring the ingrown hair out. And as it continues to work on your skin, the hair will just fall out. All my life, my parents told me to put a little alcohol on it, put some witch hazel on it, put some Noxema on your face. I never had an answer until now. Bumpcology.com. Also, there's another thing I want to mention. Ladies, there's nothing worse than shaving and getting that wonderful bikini wax or even Brazilian right before vacation and then finding out a day or two later that you have some unsightly ingrown hair bumps. Bumpcology for you too. Bumpcology serum. Go to bumpcology.com. BUMPCOLOGY.com.
Gentlemen, here we go. It is now time for the cactus of the week. This is where somebody has said something extremely stupid and they got to choke on their words. Maynard, the floor is yours. Who are you giving the cactus to?
My mans and them. Let me say, this week has been, there are a lot of cactus-worthy people, man. I think Laverne Cox is cactus-worthy. That's the whole thing. I ain't gonna get to that. I'm gonna let her breathe, or him.
What did Laverne Cox say? I missed that. I'm sorry.
She said, or he said. I'm not sure. She said that straight guys sometimes date transgender women, and then when they find out that the women are transgender, they don't want to be with them no more. And he's like. Or she's like, "That's you're a homophobic punk."
Why is that cactus worthy?
Dude, if let's just say you were dating somebody, you didn't know that they were not born a woman, and you were 25 years old, and because they got all kinds of new surgeries now or whatever, and then you be like, what, I love you, you love me, let's get married, let's have some kids. They'd be like, well, I can't have kids. Why not, baby? I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is good. So why would he or she, oh, Jesus, I'm so confused. Why would that person, and I like Laverne Cox in Orange is the New Black. I think he or she has done an amazing job.
Damn it, she.
But look, he was born a man.
It's a she
all right,
now.
And I respect her.
Caitlyn is a she now. A she.
Spud, let me ask you a question.
Didn't he just say, Lamont, that we're supposed to be respectful to the LGBT community?
I'm respectful.
Hey, man,
respectful, but let me finish, though. Let me finish.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Lydia. It's Lydia.
No, listen, Linda.
Y'all disrespectful, man.
Listen, Linda. Listen. I, Lamont G. Hayes, am not participating in this portion of the cactus. So you two just have at it, because when you
This is not
they
Cactus.
came at me.
Hold on. This is not Cactus, though. This is not the
I
Cactus.
just wanted to
This
know
is
what
not the
Laverne
Cactus.
Cox said because I missed it.
So that's what she. But
Okay.
but let me also say this: if an airplane was in the sky and Laverne Cox was on that plane and Caitlyn Jenner was on that plane, and the airplane fell out of the sky and everything was destroyed except for some DNA, what's the DNA going to say these people were?
Okay, we get it.
They men. They're men. That's what the DNA says.
Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then, and Smitty, Raggedy Ann Conway, she had her mouth open today. Yesterday, she needed a little cactus, but I'm going to let her breathe. And so did, what's the old girl named, the other Raggedy Ann chick that worked for Trump, Lamont? Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Yeah, the press secretary. Yo, wait. And this is major shade, bro. You know she's only 35 years old?
God bless her, but she need to trade some of that skin in.
Right, you see how she looks for 35?
Yeah,
she looks like she's
49 to 50. She looks like she's
what are you talking about, bro?
She's 55, 64 demo.
Right.
She's going to quit the White House and immediately start crocheting and collecting cats.
Yes, she looks bad, man.
She'll go
really
on her
bad.
dad's show that's on TBN now.
No, she's going to start playing like cribbage and canasta.
Whoa.
She's old, but she looks
cribbage.
Old. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm from the Northeast. We know what our older folks play, but anyhow, who deserves the cactus? I hate to do this to this brother, but for basically reenacting the death scene of Pookie from New Jack City, I want to honor Tyrese Gibson with a cactus. Tyrese
Maynard. What are you doing?
I'm saying he first of all, like I said, he reenacted the whole Pookie death scene from New Jack City. Chris Rock should be a little bit pissed off because Tyrese pulled off the crying and the begging and I'm doing this for my baby. I'm doing it for my baby, Shayla. Negro, please, hush. For somebody to come out and say people are all in my business and they don't know what's going on, Negro, you are on social media talking about your business. Shut it up. Then to come out and say that Will and Jada Pinkett Smith gave you $5 million to not go on social media and to pay your legal bills, you broke the promise. If they gave you $5 million to not go on social media, how do I know? You went on social media. They should get their money back. They need a refund. Tyrese. You need to eat this cactus. You need to give them a refund. And then Lamont, I know you don't necessarily know this, but I know you know rich people. And I know you rich as well. Who has a $5 million custody hearing? Who out here is having a custody dispute with a person that's probably not making near as much money as him? If he got a $5 million legal fee, then the baby mama got to have a $6 million legal fee. Last time I checked, she wasn't nobody. And then the last thing I'm gonna say, it's just inspired by my man Cat Williams. Cat Williams said in one of his comic stand-ups, and he's let me back up. One great philosopher, Cat Williams, Money Mike, said, a lot of y'all out here buying Chrysler 300s because they look like Bentleys until Bentleys show up. Dude, you thought you were a movie star until The Rock showed up. Dude, you are not on The Rock's level. You better hope that Baby Boy 2 and Waist Deep, the second edition, come out because you're not shooting at The Rock, homie. Did y'all see the video when The Rock said, I just finished listening to Tyrese's album. It's the greatest piece of hot garbage shit I ever heard. The Rock is not playing, homie. The Rock is a savage when he came with you with that diss. It was a diss because he hit that whole rock voice. I was on the plane and I was listening. It was some friends. Yeah, it was with some friends. We were listening to Tyrese's latest album. It's called whatever it's called. And
Black Rose.
Black Rose. Yeah. Black
Did you
Rose.
work shame? Did you work shame, Lamont?
Yes, I did. Yes.
And it is the hottest piece of trash, garbage shit album I've ever heard. Yeah, it is. So don't go out and buy it. I was like, oh, rock just drug you, my dude. Stop crying on the internet. Stop putting all your business in the street. And my man, if you really are paying $5 million to get custody or to have to have visitation, you got the wrong attorneys, dude. You got the wrong people. Dude, I can get you that. I can get you a kit at Walmart that will help you get your custody for $14.95, my man. Cactus.
Well, you won't be working Black Rose too, Lamont. So we got.
I'm done. I'm done.
Is there a Black Rose too?
You know what?
Will there be a Black Rose?
Somebody got to pay that $5 million back.
Will and Jada really sent him $5 million?
Listen, man. I know this is gonna bite me in the behind because I go back to Tyrese when he was on the bus. You know what I'm saying? When he had his first record, Sweet Lady. You know what I'm saying? No, Sweet Lady was the first one that really popped off for Homeboy. And I've definitely seen his growth and his evolution in the whole shebang. But Maynard, you're right. He played himself. He got cactus in his throat. He got whack juice all over himself. I mean, he just not only embarrassed himself, but I think he embarrassed us as black men on how to actually handle situations like that. I think you also were 100% correct. Like $5 million, like I did a little research. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the kind of case he got, maybe it cost a couple $100,000. Maybe.
Well, wait. Maybe. Wait. Let's give Tyrese some acting credit here. Because they did throw it out. So maybe the social media rant was, let me put my acting skills on. Let me go on this social media, show the world that I just want my baby back. Let me show these judges and TMZ. I just want my baby back. And they're going to throw this out.
Hold on. Let me also say this. I apologize for using his daughter's name. This is not her piece. This is the way he acted. I'm not trying to, shoot at her. She's an innocent child. I wouldn't want nobody to shoot at my child. So I ain't coming at her, but there's another piece to it. Lamont, you've seen him grow. You said, from, Sweet Lady days, yes. From the Coca-Cola commercial days.
Yeah, he was on the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? When he was in a 16 passenger van. To me and Bobby Duckett. Yeah,
all the way through now what? Baby Boy and Waist Deep and
yes,
and a couple of Fast and Furious. 5-6 Fast and Furiouses.
Yes,
and I think he's in some other movies. He's got himself a whole bunch of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you need $5 million? I'm thinking, the albums, the movies, the guest appearances,
the Voltron cleaners.
You can't get your hands on a couple of million. We got other things to discuss. Like, who is not only are your attorneys charging you too much, but somebody is taking your money. And if you need management, call Lamont.
No, me? I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. And you know what, man? What you should add to that is, if you go back a couple months back, on the social media when he was stunting with the Wraiths and this car and that car and what he got in his driveway. Maynard, you're on point. You're 100% correct. If you need 5 M's from, Will and Jada, you got some whole other stuff going on, Playboy. You rented you paid for a plane to fly over your daughter's school, but you need a loan for 5 M's? Nah, I'm good. Nah, we good. We got some other questions we need to ask. So he just played himself all the way around. And you know what? He's not credible. Yep. Whatever he said, like Tyrese, you good. We getting ready to put you in the Chrisette Michele box in a minute, Playboy.
Why y'all doing that to
real close.
Why y'all doing that to
you real close.
You real close. A couple of nevers. A couple of nevers.
Real close.
Y'all not right.
We good. No, we're good.
Oh, listen, man, y'all need to change y'all name to Brother Love, man. Change y'all name to Brother Love. Give some love out here.
Oh,
Stop.
Change y'all name to Brother Love.
Puff, you need to stop. Puff and Puff Daddy got some M's. So my man, all this Brother Love shenanigans, you out there, you know what I'm saying? And we got love for Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
No, Sean Brother Love Combs.
No, stop.
Sean Puff, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, P.
Yeah.
Diddy, Love, Brother Love, Diddy Dirty Money Combs.
You said Dirty Money?
Yeah. I just threw that one in. Yo,
Man,
my man. The problem I got with Puff right now is because when I went uptown to Junior's to get that cheesecake, I didn't know who to tell them it was for. I just walked in and was like, I came here for the cheesecake for Sean. And they were like, we got some in here for Puff. We got some in here for Diddy. We got some for Puff Daddy. Maybe there's some love back there. Why is he changing his name? Is this
Man, he
Clicks
wants
and
to
Views Lamont?
No, he wants to spread some love. I mean, he don't need no money. He got that Deleon money. He got that Ciroc money. He's good. He wants to really spread love. He's on the team love.
Listen, man. I know this wasn't about the conversation, but Tamar and Vince, I hope. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? This is the entertainment section of the podcast. I'm hoping that they're trolling us the same way Puff is trolling us.
I can't hold it right now.
I'm just not feeling like Vincent Herbert is a killer out here, that he's beating up on Tamar. You know, I'm really upset with Mama, that Mama would get on TMZ,
Wait
3 days before.
Why Mamas ain't gonna get out there and tell no lies?
You know what? Listen, man. The new episode comes on in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? They troll everybody. I feel like everybody's trolling us. You know what I'm saying? In the political realm, in the entertainment realm, it's about these clicks and views, bro. It's about how can we give reaction on Twitter. We get that from our president. It's just like, and it trickled down. You know what I mean? All the way down, all the way to Tamar and Vince. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We TV Thursday night, 9 o'clock.
There's a lot of plugs going on tonight. It's a lot of plugs happening tonight.
Make sure y'all go get that new album.
You ain't check. Look, you ain't check our bank account, man. We getting plug money, baby.
We got plug love out here.
Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, like, Puff, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to him, because what he's really trying to do, and, you want to break it down, I get it. He's right. But you trolling us, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? They still buying Ciroc at the club, so you good. The money's there. We ain't really on that Deleon, because the tequila game out here ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So we'll take a pass on that.
You saying the same thing about Jay-Z ticket sales, that he's trolling us as well, saying that the tickets are, the ticket sales are not selling because they're only $6?
Of course. People going to go see Jay. Jay getting his money. Don't believe that.
What do we believe now? What are we supposed to believe nowadays?
We believe that Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's what we believe. Am I right?
Dude, you got me confused right now. You done went all over the place.
No, I'm saying.
You didn't.
Right.
Ooh.
I just want to say, in this household, we believe in Santa Claus, though. In this household.
No. Damn him and damn that Easter bunny.
Wait a minute. Wait one moment, sir. First of all,
Easter bunny does not lay eggs.
My dude, let me explain a couple of things to you right now. Let me say something to you, Lamont.
Why are we coloring eggs, bro?
Halloween and Easter are the only 2 times I can just have candy just outrageous. So you ain't going to just I don't want to use the word, but you ain't going to just do that all over my damn Easter opportunity, because I like that good damn chocolate.
Here's the deal. And I got to shout out Miss Nelly.
And he want to put on that red suit.
Yeah, no, damn the red. No, you know what? I was drafted.
Shout out to I'm sorry, Lamont. Shout out to Baby Ray and Mo B. Put on the kitty disco. Got all them damn cards of them kids for doing the damn putting on them red suits.
Oh, you know what? We forgot.
Putting on them red suits to come out and do the kitty disco on Easter. Got all them damn mamas out there with that 5,000 kids in a bouncy house.
Yo, we forgot one of the most important shout outs for the week. We got to shout out my man Stacy Jenkins to send us the real dope letter. Bare the soul.
No
with us.
doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
no
So
doubt.
Stacy, Lamont, I told you I called Stacy Jenkins, and he gave me the star treatment for a second there. He was like, "Oh no, yeah, no, you, it's Maynard." But Stacy Jenkins in Fort Wayne, my man, I appreciate the letter. We want to make certain you continue to listen. Give us your feedback as much as you want. We appreciate that. He hit us. If y'all want to get the same kind of love from us, and even a personal phone call,
or give us the same kind of love,
or give us the same kind of love, send us an email to SIR at 3blackguyswithamic.com. And I love my fans. I read those letters.
Bobby Brown. Hey, Bobby Brown.
Yo, here we go. So Maynard, let's get this right. What do you mean you love your fans? What are you talking about? Right. Let's dig into that, Playboy. What do you mean?
Listen, you hear it? That's my name they saying out there.
It's Bobby Brown. Foolishness around here, man.
Hey, yo, did y'all power go out this weekend?
No. No. I don't even know where that came from.
Oh, I know.
I thought we, from November 4th through the 6th, we were supposed to experience the greatest power outage.
That's right.
The woke folks told me that we ain't gonna have no power. Man, I went out and bought all kinds of daggone batteries and generators and backup diesel fuel and bread and milk. What happened to this EMP thing? What was that about? What's up with the conspiracy crews, man?
I mean, it's all, a plot to distract us, man. While the real things are happening in the world. There's real things happening in the world. And those things are distractions. Shouts out to Stacy Jenkins. Shouts out to you for listening. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another episode of 3 Black Guys with the Mic. Again, if you want to email us, be a part of the conversation, go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/3blackguyswith a mic, not wit. We not on the wit. It's with WITHS. I mean, not SPUDD. 3 Black Guys with a mic. Or you can log on to our website at 3blackguyswithamic.com. And we'll begin, or sir at 3blackguyswithamic.com is our email address. And you can email us as well. We'll return your phone calls like Maynard does. And you could become
Hold on. Do we have a we want to pull one more contest out real quick, Spud? You gotta come up with a quick trivia question.
Go ahead.
Where's Spud from?
You could put that out there. If you can name where I'm from, what city I am from, then I will give you a Wendy's 4 for 4 coupon. 4 for 4. 4 for 4.
The city, not the city that you currently reside in, not the market that you're in, but the city that you're from, where you were. We trying to figure out where you were born.
Where I was born at. I'll give you a 4 for 4 coupon. All right, we'll see you guys again. Talk to you again next week, next Tuesday, right here for another episode of 3 Black Guys with the Mic. Peace and chicken grease.